this snooze fest hit me like an anesthetic. I mean, I think I might have actually snored.
What are you willing to sacrifice?
Hello and welcome to Beyond the Frame. If you're new to our channel, welcome aboard. And actually, we've just hit 1,000 subscribers. So Ryan, let's do a little cheers. Ryan is a purist. He's doing all champagne. I've got a little vitamin C in my champagne. And to Heidi,
yep. Cheers. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers.
I'm going to take a sip before I carry on. Ryan, and in some ways, this was the easiest discussion I've ever had to prepare for. Because basically my feelings about this were so clear.
Okay.
But it was also really challenging when it came to writing the notes, because then I had to consciously think about all the reasons that this movie was, in my humble opinion, an absolute show.
Okay.
My feelings about this movie began really with the first sequence.
Okay.
It was just out of the gate. The opening scene with the little boy watching watching this man play football, his hero. The visual style, the soundtrack, which to me was grating. The music itself, the volume, the tone that it was creating.
Yeah.
The visual style of how it was being shot was all. It wasn't working for me. Okay. And it was setting it up like, is this real world? Is this like real time? Is this flashback? It to me, it set a confusing tone that I didn't find personally. I didn't find it compelling. Okay. Part of, to me, what makes horror really something like, the scream maybe, but the call came from within the house kind of thing, is if you have a toe in reality. And I just didn't feel that.
Okay. And then I think we align there. I think we feel similarly.
Because if you set up some kind of reality, then it can help me potentially relate. And then it could make things even more frightening. And I do have suggestions of movies that I think did that really well.
What I didn't buy was the main lead character's turn. I didn't buy his turn, because it did set it up in some ways that like he was this family man who was like so family first. I love my family. I do it all for my family. That's repeated several times. And then I'm supposed to buy this turn that he takes at the end. It was just very far-fetched for me. So
you mean at the very end?
Yes, at the very end.
And I'm just going to say this right now. I think because of the fact that we're just diving into this conversation the way we are, there will be spoilers. I don't know that we can really get into supporting what we're saying without giving some things away.
I'm totally game.
So all y'all out there, if you still want to see this, go for it.
Come back and watch.
Exactly. Come back and watch us, and some of these things will make more sense. The turn at the end, I was already so far. It had already lost me so long before. I mean, this lost me at hello. Okay, it really did. And so by that point, the ending was so. I want to drop an F-bomb here. It was so effing ridiculous that are these people behind the mask, like, are they actually demons? No, it's just his agent who's kind of goofy. And were there really consequences? This was such a fever dream. I just felt like I'm far too, like, I need to smoke a lot more weed before this might become cohesive. Yeah. And I also felt like whoever made this is they've had way too many bong hits. Did it look beautiful? Yes. Was it in focus? I'll give it credit for that. That's why I gave it half star. Oh, I gave it away.
Oh my God, half a star.
I thought that was generous.
Holy shit.
Yeah, okay. Because I just couldn't. If you're selling Any Given Sunday, Oliver Stone, that really shows the consequences. It shows like, what are you giving up? What are you potentially going to get if you're willing to give all of yourself? This was telling me, it wasn't showing me. And isn't that what a movie's supposed to do? It's supposed to show you. Absolutely. It didn't show me anything. Talk.
Sure.
It literally put me to sleep.
Show don't tell.
Literally, at one point when I woke back up and he's got a knife and he's going through the house, I'm like, oh no, because I'm hosting this episode, I'm going to have to go and see the movie again. And I thought, why? I don't need to see it. What did I miss? I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I think I was out for about 10 minutes. I can't remember the last time I slept through a movie. I had an iced coffee with me.
What time did you go see
I
it?
had a great night's sleep the night before. I went in there thinking having an iced coffee is taking a chance because I'm already really awake and I'm pretty, caffeine has an effect on me. I was halfway through with that thing and I'm like,
Well, what's weird is that this is such an intense film.
okay.
But it's also supposed to be a horror film.
But I didn't find it to be frightening or scary. Because, okay, part of what happens when he gets to the underground lair, which is also a training facility, and are these people otherworldly? Are they demonic? He's getting shot up with this drug. What does that drug do exactly? No answers to anything. Couldn't tell anyone's motivation. The potential of, Marlon Wayans' character, I thought he was good. Actually, I really enjoyed him.
Did you like his performance?
I did.
Okay.
To a degree. I mean, given what
did
he
to a
had,
degree. There were some
what he
scenes-
had, I thought, look, Tyriq Withers to me was so wooden. I just,
Huh.
I wasn't buying it.
Okay.
I like him.
Yeah.
I like him. But in this particular role, I just wasn't getting anything out of him. And I kind of felt bad for these guys with the material. And I just wondered, was this in the editing? But I didn't think so, because also some of the dialogue I just found painful. What hit him over the head? Were there truly kind of demonic forces? I don't know.
Yeah, there's
Didn't
not
really
enough,
play out.
Exactly. There's not enough support.
Cohesiveness.
Yeah,
There isn't enough cohesiveness.
Yeah, there's not enough support for me to believe the things that are taking place or what's happening or what the characters are going through.
It almost feels like Scooby-Doo, where at the very end they take off the sheet and it's like, it's the innkeeper.
It was the
Right.
teacher.
It's
Yeah.
the teacher
a good way to
all
put it.
along.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, it's made for kids, so it's not actually scary.
Right. Which
Yeah.
made it really ridiculous, which just showed you, like, there were no stakes at the end.
Right.
Like, no thanks. He was going to walk away. What's he walking away from? Weirdness.
Yeah.
I didn't care. And at that point, I just didn't care. What would he have been selling himself to? I wasn't convinced that he was going to have that phenomenal success and be the GOAT if he just kept doing what? I don't know what more he had to do.
Yeah.
Who was he giving himself over to? Was there really something to give himself over to? I wasn't buying it.
The conversation that needs
Please,
to be had.
please. If you like this episode, hey, give us a like. It's no sweat off your thumb or finger, however you click. And please subscribe, because we crave affirmation. And if you feel moved to do so, please leave a comment, because we love to keep the discussion going.
Yeah, let us know. Are we split here? Did you love him? Did you hate him? Let us know.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it.
This is not a Jordan Peele film,
Yeah,
and it was trying to be.
Yeah, he was one of 10 producers, I think. I counted.
And Monkey Paul, his
The
production
production
company, was on this. But it just was a film that was pretending to be a Jordan Peele film. And you can't do Jordan Peele because only Jordan Peele can do it. Right? So it just ended
good
up
point.
falling flat on its face.
It did.
Trying to get to the finish line. It just, boom. Because it was trying to do something that you can't do. It can't be done. There's only one Spielberg. There's only one Nolan. There's only one Peele.
Yeah.
He was trying too hard. To me, that's what a lot of this felt like. Now, I didn't dislike the film as strongly as you did. There are plenty of things that I did enjoy about it.
Yeah, bring it on. I'd love to hear it.
One of which was the camera work.
Oh, the camera work was great, and it looked beautiful.
I thought that was really
Cinematography was great.
creative. It was really inventive.
I
liked
agree with that.
a lot of the way the camera was used. I thought that was very, very creative and supported the story and the characters and the theme. Marlon Wayans, loved him in some scenes.
Yeah.
Really didn't buy him in others.
Oh,
really
completely.
felt him trying in others.
And that's where I felt like, is he of this world? Is he like, what's going on with him? There was a real inconsistency there. But scenes that he was on, man, he was fun to watch.
It's again, you're trying to be Peele, the guy that comes out of the tunnel to like get his autograph on his head.
Yeah.
What the was that about?
Right. Right. Well,
I just went, what is it? The concussion? It's like almost like they tried to use the concussion maybe as some way of like, yeah, he's just seeing things. But that's such a lazy cop out of like, yep, we're going to give our character a concussion. So that way, if he starts seeing weird you just think it's the concussion. And it's like, that's your lazy out. But that to me that's not substantial enough for me to stand on.
That's right.
And for me to feel like, okay, I believe this reality that's happening. Like the way he handled the entire scene, it really bothered me.
Yeah, which one?
When the woman fan comes from under the bench when he's in the sauna.
Which is impossible. But then it's treated like a real death. Like,
but the way that his character reacted to it, it's like he just choked this woman out.
Yeah.
And then Marlon Wayans kills her.
Right.
And then he's kind of like, man, that was crazy. All right, I'm going to see you later.
Yeah.
It was like,
exactly.
what the this Family Guy? This guy who's like, family over everything. I love my mom. I'm going to call her on her birthday. Like, that guy is going to go, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow for practice.
Yeah.
You just set it up as this is like this God-loving family guy who's like just wants to do what's right for his dad and to like bid it all this shit. And then he's gonna brutally murder like 7 people at the end. It's like what, you gotta give me a way to get there.
Yeah.
It's not enough that he had transfused blood from the past quarterback. Whatever up that was.
Yeah,
that's
that
not
was
enough.
That was if it were Tiger Blood, that would have been more interesting, to bring in Charlie Sheen. I try to whenever I can.
It was so weird, man. I will say too, one last highlight here is the sound design.
Okay.
Not the score, not the soundtrack, the sound design.
Yeah.
I thought really added another layer to this. They only could pick a couple of things. They're like, okay, we'll do great camera work, great sound design, and it'll look good.
It did look
Everything
good.
else is going to fall completely the off.
It did look so good. Yeah.
It's hard to make a good movie, man.
Yeah,
you got to have it all.
Did your stars align?
Might help you. I don't think so. And actually, I did. I'm going to guess that you gave it 2.
I gave it 2.5.
2.5.
Okay. Wow. What did you give it, Joe? Half?
I gave it 1. I said half earlier, but I gave it 1.
You gave it 1 star. Is that your lowest rating on Letterboxd?
It is absolutely.
Wow.